Massa Norma, Massa Norma. Hey folks, it's Lockjaw Pony here, coming at you live via satellite. No, neither of those things are true. I'm overdubbing this video and probably all the videos in this series, which is, by the way, PES 2014. It's a little visit through the manager mode, the career mode, my favorite mode of any soccer game, or any sports game in general. It's just awesome. And PES is really good this year. I missed out on last year because I thought it didn't exist, and I'm still not sure if that's true or not. There was one year where I read that they weren't going to make any more forever, so then I was playing FIFA 14, getting frustrated, throwing bottles at walls and punching cats and things, and I saw that PES existed, so I immediately had to get the download. This is obviously on a PC, so I'm starting off the career mode as a manager with Napoli. And the reason I chose Napoli is because the one day I was in Italy, I was supposed to go to a Napoli and Roma game. That's the one thing that I wanted to do. I knew I'd only be in Italy for a day, and that's the one thing I wanted to do. And they overbooked the tickets, and I didn't get to go, which was a huge, huge bummer. So yeah, they had a kind of goofy starting lineup, or not lineup, but starting formation. It was like some 4-2-3-1 thing. I didn't like it, so I changed to 4-3-3. I like the 4-3-3 because I like fast guys on the wings that are able to cross it to a big guy in the middle and score headers, score goals. So that's my strategy for this. And as you can see, I was going through there. I was looking at the prospects that they pick out for you, but they're all garbage. I mean, they're just people that you're most likely to have, like, percentage of likely to join your squad. Blah. So I like to search for them by hand, not by hand, but specifically. And it looks like I'm starting off looking for a center back, perhaps. I'm kind of looking through all the different positions. Oh, I'm looking for a winger first. That's right. So I like the guys to be really fast, so I'm setting it to like 80 speed minimum. Search for. I like young guys under 23 or 23 and younger, and I want a prolific winger if possible. But there's only one that comes up from that, so I take that off, and I get about 30 guys I can look around for. And the way I narrow them down is, I love this feature this year, is percent of like actuality that they will sign with you, probability, and that's great. I don't like to approach anybody under about 40% because it's not really worth it. And you can only search through, or you can only open up negotiations for up to 4 players at a time, which I think that's kind of cool. Some people might get annoyed with it, but that's more realistic. You only have a few scouts, and they can't talk to like a million people all at the same time. But I absolutely hate FIFA's system of career mode, doing the search thing, and their new crappy, whatever the heck it's called. I don't even know. It's stupid. With the scouts, it's a good idea, but you're not able to get who you want on your squad, and it's completely stupid. But this is great. I love the specificity, if that's a word, specificity. I'm able to look up pretty much exactly the players that I want, and it's so great. I have nothing to complain about so far in this mode or this game. It's the reason I went to this is because I hated FIFA so much, as I mentioned, but everything about it is just so great. The gameplay is amazing. Yes, the faces look like crap, and some other slight issues, and the licensing is not there, but guess what? You download a license, it takes like 20 minutes to download. I mean, not a license, some data from, you know, third-party guys, and you get everything you need from that, so that's all. The faces still kind of suck, but how often do you really look at the faces of a player? They're like less than an inch high on the screen when you look at them when you're playing with them, so it's kind of pointless to me. Cutscenes, I don't give a shit about. So there we go. It looks like now I'm looking for a left or right back, some good full backs They're my back wings, as I like to call them. Actually, I've never used that term before in my life, because it's stupid. But, yeah, I like those guys to be fast too, and sometimes, you know, just because I suck at these games, and I don't really pay attention to who exactly has the ball at the time, because I always forget names, which is my problem in real life as well. So if I am introduced to you, just just know right away that I'm not going to remember your name. I barely remember my own name. So yeah, I like fast guys because if I lose track of players and they're on the wings, I assume they're a winger too, so they gotta be fast. That's just how I play. It's great, you know. Use what your strengths are. I keep trying other people's strategies and doing things, but it doesn't work. Do what works for you. That's my biggest tip. Just keep experimenting and figure out what your tendency is, and instead of trying to be the best and perfect one way, just try to make yourself better within the realm of what you're good at. So I'm good at going fast on the wings and crossing it into big guys. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. I think we get actually a bunch to sign with us here in a minute. Going through, I love this whole setup. The menus are slow, yes, but so are FIFA. And these are a lot less to navigate. I love the calendar especially. Okay, we've got this. Looks like, yep, I'm gonna accept it. That's a pretty decent offer. Oh, John doesn't want to play ball. So I think we got two guys we're in negotiations with. Let's hope we get them. And if I remember correctly, we do. So, yep, this next thing, I love it. And Niang joins the team. What a good-looking guy that he is. I like his hairdo. So we got Niang. He's a center fielder. I think we're going to use him on the wings, though, because he's pretty speedy. And let's see what we're doing now. Just kind of looking through. Oh, because the negotiations fell through, we're just looking through some more. I gotta get me some fullbacks going. And we're taking a look at Niang. He's really freaking good, actually, and he's really young. He's only gonna get better. So let's see what's up next. Oh, while we have this break in the action, while I'm fumbling through the terrible menus, I'll tell you, I want to do this as long as I don't get bored with it, which could potentially be a really long time. So look for several episodes per day, because I'm not really doing anything right now. I shouldn't set that. That's setting the bar really high. There'll be some to get posted up, so yeah. I'm going to continue here and looking through. Okay, now I'm looking for a center back. I like a big tall guy who can win headers. So while I'm finding him, yeah, I've always watched other people's videos and I like doing my own, but I never really had the technology and my computer's really slow. It took me like all day pretty much to figure out how to get this to record properly without affecting my speed too much. And the solution is, in case you're wondering, get an external hard drive. I had one just lying around. I totally forgot about it. It sped my gameplay up really, really high while I'm recording. Because my computer, I thought it was decent, but it's a laptop, and that's never going to be ideal for gaming or recording, and I'm doing both. So it's a lot of load on the processor. So yeah, looking through some center backs. There's no game in this episode. This is just kind of me going through the beginning stuff. It's kind of slow to start, but the next episode, there will be our first game. Yay! It'll be super exciting. And I haven't played it yet, so it's going to be really exciting. I try to record a video and then do the dub right after it, because I don't want to accidentally give away anything. You know, if I play a bunch of them and load them, you know, more than one at a time. That didn't make sense. Alright, so who am I looking for now? Oh, it's still a center back. And obviously this is sped up. I hope you're enjoying the the funny Mexican polka music sped up. It's pretty entertaining. Also, it's good to point out that I cannot hear, at least the way I have it set up, the sounds that it's playing while I'm doing the dubbing, so if something funny happens on the sound, I am not able to hear it, so you're going to have to laugh on your own and maybe post a comment and tell me what was so funny. So now I'm looking for a midfielder. It's always good to have a midfielder. The midfielders I have are okay, slightly. I think it's my weakest part, if there's any weak part of the team. So we're just trying to find, again, a young guy. And I like them to be good, like playmakers, dribblers, because they're kind of a all-around jack of all trades. You know, you give them the ball, and then I don't really like to make out plans because I'm really bad at it and I always forget. And I get mad when I don't accomplish the goal I'm setting with a strategy. So I just kind of kick the ball around until I see an opening. I take advantage of the situation, let's just say that. Very opportunistic, that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, we're just looking for somebody with good ball retention, some dribble speed, a good work rate would be nice, but penetration would be nice, and hey, what the heck, gotta have a guy with free kicks and corners, so let's try to get one with something high up in there. And let's see, that is a ton of people, but nobody is really interested in joining, looks like, by about all the zeros I'm seeing. So just kind of adjusting, as you see, the aspects so that I can get a little more narrowed down version of the results. Or narrowed up, actually, because there wasn't anybody above 40%, so they would probably not join up. Maybe, but I only have a few days, it seems, to get these transfers done before the transfer window is closed. And there's only one pre-season game, so only one friendly before the games really start, which I like. Get right into it. When I do FIFA career mode, I tend to do it, and I get frustrated by game 4 or whatever it is of the friendlies, and then I have to start over without even getting into the season. So, okay, we got some bites going on. Accept those terms. It's not too bad, a little marked up, but you know what? That's not bad at all. You see, I'm kind of toying. Should I ask for more? But you know what? Why mess with it? Why make them mad? I don't really need them, but it would be nice to have them, so I'm getting them. And it looks like this is the end of our episode. We are going to play Chelsea up next, and you can see their formation, and I'm going to set it. And in the next episode, guys, we'll be having our first game. Yay! Like, comment, subscribe.